name is Dave Mangiante, and this is my presentation on technology in the classroom. The project that I'm doing is about community action in the city of Oakland. Students will work together in teams to create community action projects. I can use technology in a number of ways to be able to allow students to enhance their learning in the classroom virtually online. This website that I'm going to be going through has a collection of different resources that will allow you to notice the different ways students will use technology in the classroom. The first is pretty simple, but actually incredibly important. While doing community action projects, it's very important for students to be incredibly organized. And to be organized, they can do it in two ways. They can use different Google Suite applications, Google Calendar or Google Docs. Both allow them to make deadlines and dates, record information for later use. Now, it's not just about the content of being able to use Google Calendar and Google Docs that's important. It's actually about being able to create a community, a virtual community of learners, where students share their calendar and share their docs with each other, myself, and experts, to be able to better communicate with each other virtually. This enhances their experience and enhances their capabilities. Since we're doing an environmental action project and since we're doing a community action project, the students will need to do a little bit of research. And one of the ways that they'll do research is about environmental justice. And they will use the EPA's EJ Screen Environmental Action Tool. And here we can click it and it'll go to the website. And they can use this mapping tool to actually figure out where pollution is in the city, how it relates to population demographics. And I'm actually not going to go through it right now. By giving students a tool to allow them to actually virtually map, it enhances their skills at being able to think about things spatially. And they would never be able to do this without this technology component. It's incredibly difficult to understand the connections between physical demographics like race or wealth and other environmental variables like particulate matter or access to fresh fruits and vegetables. These are things that are really challenging to get across without really looking at these large-scale digital maps. Since this is a community action project, we have a little game that the students can engage in. There's this really awesome website called the Community Organizing Toolkit, where you are actually able to play a little game where you're modeling community organizing. Now, the reason for this is twofold. One is because the students need practice in actually talking to people, actually community organizing, actually figuring out who the players are that they're going to need to talk to. And so it's a very hard skill, actually, to be able to understand how to communicate with others, how to do community action. But also, it's cool because this is actually a game. And it's been found that by using games and game-like scenarios, students are more likely to engage with content. So students that may have said, hey, community organizing isn't for me, I don't think I want to do that, might say, hey, well, maybe I'll play this little game here, and then suddenly be hooked and suddenly realize that it actually is enjoyable or is fun and they do want to participate outside of the game space. So this gives them a safe entry point, a safe way to enter into the content. All right. The next area is video conferencing. So in this project, students are going to have to contact adults, many different adults, to be able to get content, get information, organize, whether those people are down at City Hall or with Waste Management or with the Water District. These are all organizations and people that the students will have to contact. Now, some of them will just come into the classroom and visit with the students, but many will not. And so the students can use video conferencing to connect with those adults outside of the classroom to bring their expertise into the classroom. And they can use this really great software, Zoom, to do it. It's free, and it allows for video conferencing. So they can actually put together, if they wanted to, they can put together large-scale video conferences where they get all the players in the same room virtually, since not everyone can actually be in the same room at the same time. Again, an amazing skill that they can really take with them after high school into their lives to be successful members of a community that's really embracing this digital technology. Okay. Their product or their project is a physical product, but they really need to be able to document and demonstrate it as well. And part of that comes from that design notebook or that notebook we talked about earlier from the Google Suite. But another big part is making a video. And they can use WeVideo to do this. It's a video editing software, technically not free, but my school has a license for it. And so we can use WeVideo. This allows them to make really, really high quality videos that they can present to administrators, they can present to each other, they can present to parents, community members, they can present to people at City Hall. And this is a great way for them to show off the really good work that they're doing. And again, it comes through this technology. So it's activating their skills in technology and their skills at video editing to be able to show off the work that they're doing. All right. All of these different methods for using technology not only give them skills to use the technologies that we're using in class, but also allow them to participate in communities, allow them to connect with each other, and allow them to be more invested in their learning. By integrating technology into the classroom, I'm making an environment for better learning, for higher engagement, and in the end, for better work. Here are a list of references. Here are a list of references that talk about some of those ideas that I just mentioned, and about design, about why students need to be doing like hands-on projects, why they need to be using technology, how these different aspects can enhance each other. If you have any more questions or are interested, please contact me. Here is my contact page. You can contact me at david.mangiante@ousd.org. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.